So we saw how we could like and unlike a post, but how do we display the fact that a post has been liked, say, to change the color of the icon that we have, or at least to change the fill of the icon, as well as its count. We want to increment it by 1 every time it's liked, or decrement it by 1 if it's disliked. Well, we can keep track of that in our post component. So this is also a stateful component. And here in our state, we're going to keep track of 3 different things: whether the post is liked, by default that'll be false, the number of likes, which will be num likes, it'll default to 0, and a comments array for when we have comments, and that'll be an empty array for now. So when the component mounts for each post, we're going to set state according to a few things. We're going to set all of these values in state. So in order to check to see if a post has been liked, we're going to execute a function called, let's say, check liked, and we're going to get the value from this.props.post.likes. So pass the likes array to check liked, so it'll receive likes. We'll use the includes array method to see if it includes the auth user's ID, so we can get that from this.props.auth.user.id. And we can write that all as just one line. Then we'll get the number of likes from this.props.post.likes.length, so the length of that likes array. And once we have any comments, we can update the comments array on mount as well. But really what's key here is when our component updates. Of course, after it mounts, we can still change the contents of the post. We can update the number of likes that it has, and it will continue to update. So we need a lifecycle method that will keep track of that, and that will be component did update. And here in component did update, we have access to our previous props. So to see if our component updated, and in order to accordingly update state based on this prop change, we need to do a comparison. So we'll add a conditional where we'll say if previous props, if the previous value of the props object, and on that object, the post object, the likes array, its length, if it's not equal to this.props.post.likes.length, if our likes array has changed for the given post between its previous value and now, in other words, we're going to set state. And we're going to set state exactly the same way as we did in component did mount. So we can just copy that and paste that in. So we're updating our state values. Now we want to display the changes in our user interface, namely to change the icon, the fill of the icon for the like button, as well as the count of likes that we have for it. So now we can grab some values from state, grab isLiked and numLikes. So heading down to our card actions, for our like button, we're first going to change the badge content from 0 to numLikes to display the number of likes we have for a given post. And based on whether the post is liked or not, we're going to show one icon or another. So we'll add a ternary, say isLiked. If the post is liked, we're going to show a filled in favorite icon. We can get that with the icon favorite, and it'll have the same class name of classes.favoriteIcon. If it's not liked, we're going to show the favorite border as we previously were showing. And we haven't added any functionality for adding comments, but we can also include for the comments button comments.length. Since we have the comments array in state, we can destructure that from the state object as well. Now we can save, and we'll try liking our post again. I'll just refresh. When we like our post, we see the count changes to 1, our icon changes to be filled, and when we unlike it, it goes back to its original state. If I like it one more time and then refresh, we can see that it's still filled and the like count is still accurate.